Hi, I'm Jordan Roy-Byrne here alongside John Anderson. He is the executive chairman of Triumph Gold. We're here in Vancouver. It's January 2019 at the Metals Investor Forum. And John, for those in the audience who are not familiar with the story, maybe you can just give a quick review of Triumph Gold.
Great, thank you. Thanks for having us. Triumph Gold is an exploration company focusing on gold and copper. We have a property that's 200 square kilometers. It's 5 times the size of Manhattan. And we have probably, I think, one of the more exciting exploration stories out there. We had a major discovery that was confirmed this year. And we've got a project that is blessed geographic and geologically up in the Yukon.
Okay, why don't you talk about the discovery that you guys made this summer and also what that could portend to in terms of future exploration?
Okay. Last year, we started doing exploration on our project that had been dormant since 2013 during the downturn of the market. And through the efforts of our Vice President of Exploration, Tony Bareshi, we came up with different concepts that he wanted to follow up and came up with 5 ideas and hit on 4. And so this summer, we followed up on 4 of them. And the big one was the identification of a porphyry that we confirmed. It's a very high-grade porphyry. It's the richest porphyry in the Yukon. And comparatively, if we follow up on what we think the size is, it could be one of the largest porphyries in not only the Western Cordillera, but in the world.
Okay, so this year in the upcoming drilling season in the spring and the summer, what objectives do you have exactly? Tell us the details of what kind of program you're looking to do and what you need to achieve.
Well, initially it's going to be on the Big Sky porphyry that we identified. We drilled down 600 meters. We came up with the richest and deepest porphyry discovery in the Yukon. The grades we hit were in chalcopyrite. Those grades would be the equivalent of bornite. And what we're trying to do is follow up on the model of some of these big porphyries in the world and drill deep. So I said we drilled down 600 meters. We've subsequently followed up and we've done an IP survey that goes down over 1 kilometer deep. And so our objective this year, we plan on drilling the richest or the deepest hole into the Yukon's richest porphyry.
Okay, John, and let's talk about the company's capital structure because you guys have done a fantastic job managing the company in terms of keeping it lean, keeping the retail float tight so that when you do have good news or if you make another even more impressive discovery, the stock is going to move tremendously. I mean, the way the company's structured, the shareholders will be rewarded.
Yeah, thank you. And it has been a lot of work. And what we have, the structure of the company is when we took control of it in 2015, we went to some long-term institutional investors that saw that what we had. There had been a lot of exploration on the project. There was a lot of money spent on it. And we went with some long-term investors. So Gold 2000 was one of them. A company called Palisades Capital got behind it as well. And we were looking 3 to 5 years out. And all those shareholders are still 3 to 5 years out. But in 2016, when Goldcorp showed up in the area and paid $520 million for Kaminak Resources, they came about 20%. And so right there, you've got half of the company. And then this summer, we brought Zijin Mining, and they've acquired 10%. So without any exaggeration, you've got 6 shareholders that have 65% of the stock.
Okay, John, before we close, is there something that we haven't covered here that you want to speak about that you think investors should know about?
Yeah, we probably are offering, I think, one of the best risk-reward opportunities in the exploration side. Just beyond with our market cap at around $40 million right now, and we've spent over that in the company. We have a project that has great infrastructure, and what that means is we got cost-effective benefit, not just on the exploration, but also the development side. But the magnitude of our project is so large. I just talked to you about the Big Sky porphyry and what that potential is. And the value of our company is such that the opportunity to invest now before we drill those deep holes is phenomenal, let alone all the other exploration potential that we have on the property and we've been following up on. And we still have to release from last year's program as the results have been coming in.
And finally, how can investors contact you to get more information about the story?
The easiest is www.triumphgoldcorp.com, or feel free to call me. And as I've said before, my mobile number is 604-218-7400.
Thank you, John.
Great. Thanks, Roy.